Men with free-spirited charisma will always be more attractive to women. The reason why is because society really does restrict a woman's sexual urges. It really does. You have to be a wife material. You have to be a good girl. You have to be this, that, and the third, right? All these boundaries set on women to keep their legs closed. But when they see that guy that is free spirited, who doesn't really put too much pressure on her, who's just himself, who allows her to express herself, she's gonna be more emotionally attached to that man. Why? Because he's breaking through the boundaries. He's allowing her to express herself, where in a world where she is not allowed to. All right, G. So the guy who can make her laugh, the guy who can tease her, make her laugh, make her smile. Pardon me. He's gonna be more attractive to her. All right. So realize that to become more charismatic, to have that free spirit, learn to calm down, learn to chill out, especially in a world where I understand you might be under so much stress, bills, your job, career, all that good stuff, right? It can put a lot of stress on you, which I totally understand. But when you're with women, when you're around female attention, right? You want to keep it cool, keep it chill, have that free spirit, free spirited charisma. Essentially, what that means is that you can be yourself without judging a person, without mm, being too much pressuring on them, putting too much pressure on them. That's what it is. That's all it comes down to. Allowing the other person to speak, allowing them to express themselves on a more deeper personal level. That's what women want to do, but they can't. They can't because the world doesn't allow them to. All right, my G. So understand that when you perfect this, when you get better at speaking with women, that you're gonna become more attractive. You're gonna build charisma. So what I want you to do, what I want you to do so you can become more better at building your charisma, speak to women. Speak to women. Like I don't it can be old, unattractive, attractive. Like if I go to the mall, I'm talking to girls like, hey, hi, excuse me. Like I was kind of getting a shirt like that for my girlfriend too. Like, what do you usually like shop here a lot? Something like that. And then she's like, oh, not too often. I'm like, damn, me neither. Like I came out here. I'm like, I don't know what to get or because I'm on the side of a girl, whatever. I'm just chopping it up, trying to find conversation. And essentially, I just get used to it. You get used to it when you speak to girls. And especially for my dudes that get shy when you're talking to girls, when you're building charisma, let's put it like this. It's just another person. It's just another person. And whenever I speak to women, I always have the mindset of I'm just gonna let her speak. I want to learn about this person. Instead of me trying to get at her, instead of me trying to get the number and all that, I'm like, let me try to get to know this person. Like, what's she about? Like, like I just want to get to know her, have fun. That's what all I think about. Like, I want to have fun. And I'm not putting too much pressure on it too. When I did that, when I unintentionally tried to go in there without trying to get something out of it, that's when I got the box the easiest. That's when I got box easiest. That's when I got numbers easier because I was cool with it or without it. I was just being chill, being myself, and having that free spirited charisma. And women were giving me their numbers. I was like, damn, well, shit. That's the secret right there. That's the secret right there. Just having that free spirit, not putting too much pressure, just being chill, calm, not being so stressful in the situation. All right, G. So if you want to become more successful with women, once again, G, don't be putting too much pressure on the girl and let her ease. Let her fall into her femininity when she's talking to you. All right, G? And one thing that does help you a lot having free spirited charisma is listening a lot. You want to listen more than you speak. I mean, think about it. Why do you think there's so many connotations, so many sayings, quotes that go along the lines of you got two ears and one mouth? Stop yapping your gums. Stop bumping your gums. Quit talking out of the side of your mouth. The reason why is because it's important to listen to other people. And when you listen to other folks, actually, I would say that's 70% of charisma. 70% of charisma is just listening, learning and showing that you're listening, like nodding your head and having those confirmation sayings like, oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I see where you're coming from in that aspect. I see where you're coming from in that aspect and stuff like that. That shows that you're actually showing some sort of decency, some sort of respect to the person you're speaking to. That's a high trait of free spirited charisma. And also asking questions. Questions, let's get this straight. When you're asking questions, you don't want to be interviewing the person. Where are you from? Oh, where did you get your hair? Or, sorry, what did you color your hair? Are you born like that? No, no, no. When you ask questions, it has to flow with the conversation, all right, G? So here we go. So if we're talking about movies with the girl, we're watching fucking Moana, right? She's like, oh, I really like this movie. I'm like, Me too. Like I really like how they put this actor to like play him. He's like the best person. Like if you had to choose, honestly, if you had to be real, who would you rather have as Maui? What you would Jim Carrey? Nah, Jim Carrey's crazy. But did you ever watch any other Jim Carrey movies? Stuff like that. You flow with the conversation. You don't just pop 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 bullet point bullet point. Nah, you just go with the flow. You go with the flow of the conversation, my G. All right. This is how you're gonna build free spirited charisma, and this is actually gonna help you a lot to retain women, to attract them. And yeah, my G. I hope this helped out a lot. Peace.